I did live in Ghana, and this particular place is called Abossey Okai. See this place, Nigerians dey. As you all know, they say they lock Nigerian shops for Ghana.
Now, for the past 3 days, there has been tension between the Nigerians and the Ghanaians at Abossey Okai, the place where they sell the car spare parts and stuff. No, yes, there has been tension for the past 3 days or 4 days, and it's mainly because the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they've triggered some parts of the law that most people didn't know that there's a law like that. But they've triggered that part of the law, and they've started closing down shops that belong to Nigerians because it's part of the law. We'll read the law, which part gives them the authority to do that, and all the gist on why they are doing that. I have the full gist for you.
I'm the Headless YouTuber, this is Headless Reactions. Alatiare, Yamko!
So last week, Saturday, September 2025, there was a Niger Must Go or Nigerians Must Go demonstration in Ghana. The following Monday, 8th, I don't know if these two events are related in any way or it's just a coincidence that they both happened within 2 days of each other. But then on 8th September, the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they decided to invite all the people who own shops, all the Nigerians who own shops at Abossey Okai. They decided that all of you come. We have a meeting because there's something serious going on over here. What is the matter? According to the Spare Parts Dealers Association, the Nigerians have taken over the market to the point where when people come to the market to come and buy, it's like the Nigerians, their things are cheaper than the Ghanaians. And because of that, most people go to the Nigerians. And because of that, the Ghanaians are not getting something, like they are not making sales. Now, we can look at this from two angles. And let's look at it from these two angles. First of all, one thing I've noticed, this is my personal observation. One thing I have noticed is that Nigerians are very industrious. For a Nigerian, for you to walk into a Nigerian man's shop to buy something, and he will watch you walk away with that money, lie. No matter what, even if his profits on the whatever you're coming to buy is like 50 Ghana cedi, he will sell it. That is the Nigerian man. Because they understand the business to some extent like that. That no matter what, you come, the thing is 1,000 cedis. You say you give him 800. You guys bargain, 950. The 1,000 cedis, maybe actual price is 900. His profit is like 100 cedi. Right now, you say you give him 950. He will sell it to you. But Ghana man, even if you say you give him 985 cedi, he will say no, bring the 1,000. That's one thing I've noticed. And like the Nigerians, they know the business. If their profit margin will be small, then they'll make sales. They don't mind. But for the typical Ghanaian, they want to become a millionaire from one sale or something like that. And that's from one side. On the other side too, the traders are saying that when these Nigerians they sell in Ghana, the money that they'll get in Ghana, when they go to Nigeria and they go and bring their things, they bring it cheap. Because if you convert the cedi to naira, the things you buy over there and bring it, crazy. And so when they bring it to Ghana, they can sell it cheaper. Now the Ghanaian traders, why are they not going to the Nigeria there to go and take some? That's another question I have. However, let's go back to this particular issue. The Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they've triggered what we call GIPC Act 2013. And that's Act 865. And this particular act, that's the Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act. I went to do some digging to find what exactly the act is saying. And if you check Section 27, Entry, Admission and Protection of Investment. Section 27, Activities reserved for Ghanaians and Ghanaian-owned enterprises. Which means these are some of the things that they've reserved it. That it's only Ghanaians who are supposed to do these kind of things. One, a person who is not a citizen or an enterprise which is not wholly owned by a citizen shall not invest or participate in a sale of goods or provision of services in a market, petty trading or hawking or selling of goods in a stall at any place. Sometimes there are laws, but it's you that you don't know that the law is there. Hey, honestly speaking, I didn't know of this law. That these are some things that are reserved for only citizens. If you are not a citizen, you are not allowed to sell any goods or provide any service in the market or do any petty trading, any hawking. All the Nigeria boys who are selling a phone case and things, you are not supposed to do that. Or selling of goods in a store or a shop, you are not supposed to own a shop. The operation of taxi or car hire service in an enterprise that has a fleet of less than 25 vehicles. The operation of a beauty salon or barber shop. Hey. Hey. Wait, the printing of recharge scratch card for the use of subscribers of telecommunication services. The production of exercise books and other basic stationery, which means all these businesses are reserved for Ghanaians. Ghanaians are allowed to do these kind of businesses. The retail of finished pharmaceutical products, which means pharmacy, chemical store, no, it's reserved for Ghanaians, for citizens. Okay. The production, supply, and retail of sachet water and all aspects of pool betting business and lotteries except football pool. You are not supposed to involve yourself in any of these. And the two is saying that the minister, in consultation with the board, may by legislative instrument amend the list of enterprises reserved for citizens and enterprises wholly owned by citizens. And this is section 27. So because of the things that are going on at the Abossey Okai there, where when the people go there, it's the Nigerians now. Once you get to the front there now, an industrious Nigerian man will link up and tell you that, hey, Alpha, what do you want? Oh, you want a ball joint? You want gearbox? Okay, let's go. And they'll take you to a Nigerian man's shop to go and buy it over there. If that person doesn't have, they'll take you to another Nigerian man's shop to go and buy it over there. And now these people, the Ghanaians over there are saying they are not getting market because of the Nigerians. So they've triggered this act. And they've brought this out that you and Nigeria, you're not even supposed to own a shop. So on Monday, 8th September, they started calling for meeting. All Nigerians who own shops at Abossey Okai meeting so that they'll discuss these things internally. That's what they wanted to do. So the general secretary of the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, her name is Cynthia Fianu. She spoke and she said that they want to do it internally. So they are giving the Nigerian shop owners 3 days. They will discuss with them so that they know that there's a law like that. It is we that we are not enforcing the law, but where the thing has gotten to, we have to enforce the law. So if the 3 days, by 3 days time, the Nigerians over there, they are not trying to cooperate or anything, then they'll involve all the authorities necessary in enforcing that law.
We have taken it upon ourselves to deal with this matter internally here, because it's affecting we the spare part dealers directly. So we want to deal with this program directly. We are giving them 3 days to do this. Today we'll go around, we'll go humbly talk to them for them to understand. Then we talk to their leaders on Wednesday. If they hit to listen to us, that's where we bring in the authorities. We send our letter to the police, give them 5 days, and then write a letter to all the institutions that they're supposed to come in. And then from there, we do what we want to do.
They also spoke to the president of the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association. His name is Henry Oche Jr. And he also spoke about wholesale and retail. He said that according to the law, the foreigners are supposed to do wholesale, not retail. As in, when you bring your goods from Nigeria, you are supposed to come and wholesale sell it to the Ghanaians, so that the Ghanaians will do the retail business. But you don't come and do wholesale at the same time you have shops at the Abossey Okai in there, and you now are doing the retail. So definitely your prices will be lower than the Ghanaian who has bought wholesale from you and is trying to make some profit.
Once they wholesale to you, they sit in their shops to also do retail, and it's affecting our market. You understand? Because we can't sit in the market and foreigners are supplying and retailing. So which is which? We can't compete with them. It's the reason why we are not selling. We can't sell in the market. And plus, they have a working capital, and their interest rates in their countries are very low.
So because of that, yesterday, Wednesday, 10th September, that was like the end of the 3 days. So now they were moving around a little more aggressively, trying to close down the shops of the Nigerians in Abossey Okai.
Association.
I don't know.
I'm asking you to comply in the market.
I don't know what I want to comply to.
Yes, so you have to come to us. I'm the chairman in the market. I'm calling upon Nigerians. You're a Nigerian. Just come and see me. That's all.
So, but you see what's happened. If
you see
if you want to do it in a way that you have respect for us as
we have, that is why I didn't bring the police or immigration.
Have respect
for you.
What you do, you write us.
Anybody to insult me. I'm not those Nigerian here illegal. I'm not those illegal Nigerian guys here. I'm not those illegal here. The same way I don't know you.
And so what? If you go, when you come, you don't take any Ghanaian. You go, they will bring you there. They will come and fool you. Make we take a hand lock. Come on, make we take a hand lock. Go Nigeria now.
Now, yesterday I brought you a news that Very Dark Man was talking about the Niger protest that happened and stuff. The same yesterday, Very Dark Man was in Ghana. And he came to Abossey Okai to come and ask the Nigerians over there that what is the matter. And the Nigerians were explaining according to, what the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association told them. And this is what the guy said.
All right, so I did live in Ghana, and this particular place is called Abossey Okai. See this place, Nigerians Day. As you all know, they say they lock Nigerian shops for Ghana. So me, I say no, make I come know what they happen. Whether na media propaganda or na real situation. So make we ask, what be the problem?
Okay, now, from here now, some of Ghanaians, they want to be Nigerians, so as we bring the goods, we should supply to them, so that they will sell and give us our money back.
Wait, they want you people to import.
When we import,
then you not give it to them. Then them will not be the ones to sell and give you back the money. That's what they want. So they don't want you people to be in the retail line. They just want you to be like the wholesale. Okay. Have you tried this thing before? I don't know.
That's what we are trying before. That's what we are doing before. But a lot of them see our money. Our money is not a picture. So we have to go back, bros. We have to go back. Then we have to go back and go and gather money and come back again. Sometimes we have to get the goods, credit from Nigeria. They have to credit us, then we'll go back, come and start hustling again.
So I don't do this retailing thing before, but if they collect and they know they agree refund on
a lot of them
Honestly speaking, sometimes like the laws are there, but if you don't know, this is 2013 law.
Hey, like the laws are there. If you don't know that there's a law, you might think there's no law, you are doing your thing. Some of them are saying, oh, we've been in Ghana for so long and we've been doing this for so long. Why now? Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. That's it. If you don't know the law, doesn't mean the law shouldn't be enforced. So right now, the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, this is what they've gone to pick. The Ghana Investment Promotion Center Act 2013. This is what they've gone to pick. And they are saying that as a foreigner, you are not supposed to do any of these retail. These kind of jobs are reserved for citizens. So if you've been in Ghana for a long time, why don't you naturalize, become a citizen of Ghana? Then you can freely own a shop. But if you've been in Ghana for a long time, meanwhile you've not naturalized, you are still, you're a Nigerian living in Ghana for like 15 years and you've been doing business for 15 years. The law hasn't been applied to you. And right now the law these people have triggered the law. Share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think, because this is very interesting. And there are other things too. A person who is not a citizen may participate in an enterprise other than an enterprise specified in section 27 above. That is all these things. No, if you are not a citizen, you can do other things. In a case of a joint enterprise with a partner who is a citizen, invest a foreign capital of not less than $200,000. That means if you're a foreigner and you want to come and do these kind of things now, you need to collaborate with a Ghanaian and you need to invest not less than $200,000. Some parties even saying that the Ghanaian needs to own not less than 10% equity in that business. These are things that the laws that protect Ghanaians or serve the interest of the citizens. So these are laws that are there. We don't know. And you guys have been doing business all the time. And right now, these people have decided to trigger this. Because according to them, if you go to Nigeria, you will not see Ghanaian owning shops and doing business because the Nigerian laws are being enforced. Share your views in the comment section. Do you think the Abossey Okai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they are doing too much? Or you think this is the right thing to do? The law is the law. The ones that are reserved for Ghanaians, let the citizens enjoy what is reserved for them. Or you think the Ghanaian business people, they are too money conscious that they don't want to reduce prices, small safe. And the way the Nigerians are industrious and they will not give small money chance. If you come and you want to buy it the exact price, they will sell it to you just because so that they will know that they've made a sale today. And the typical Ghana man will not do that. Do you think that is why they are triggering this? Or you think what they said earlier about how if they change the money and they go to Nigeria, they get the things cheaper, so they can afford to sell it cheaper. Meanwhile, when they come and sell the wholesale to the Ghanaian businessman, the Ghanaian businessman has to make some money, so the Ghanaians will sell theirs higher. And also the interest rate differences and stuff. What do you think? Share your views in the comment section. I don't like this tension that's going on between Ghana and Nigeria, but then let's see how this one goes. Any other updates, I'll bring it to you. Until then,
watch other videos on this channel. Tell somebody about Headless. Yeah, Yapon.